And sadly, so many of those extremists, those MAGA extremists, take their marching orders from Donald Trump, who has no credibility left by any measure. He's only in it for himself. He's now defending himself in civil actions and criminal actions. And when do they break with him?
Ladies and gentlemen, Hillary Clinton, why is she not in prison? Why is Hillary Clinton not in prison? This is one thing that I will say, and we're going to go over why I'm upset about this video and why I think it's atrocious that Democrats get to come out and say whatever they want to say, and then we say something half as measured as what Hillary Clinton says, and they call us terrorists. Let me just say this real quick. Republicans, we dropped the ball because there is no way whatsoever we had the presidency, the House and Senate, and Hillary Clinton didn't go to prison. There is no way on God's green earth that we had control over who would be the attorney general, who could have appointed a special counsel to investigate Hillary Clinton. We did none of that. We did none of it. I don't care what nobody say. We dropped the ball. Trump all the way down. We should have had her in prison. She did way more than Donald Trump could have ever thought of. He got impeached twice, and they trying to put him in prison with 4 indictments, and she has nothing. She deleted 30,000 emails. Even her actions in Benghazi betrayed America, and she get to sit on CNN and talk because we dropped the effing ball. All right, let me get to what she said.
The Conservative Party are not as shrewd as the Democrats are, and y'all don't act on those plans to get rid of y'all want to do things the right way. No, we just vote. We'll make enough noise and the people will make the decision. Well, obviously it doesn't work that way. You got to learn how to fight dirty. Fight dirty.
Yeah, boy.
All right, listen to this. Look at this nasty menopause hen. Roll the clip.
Very strong partisans in both parties in the past. And we had very bitter battles over all kinds of things, gun control and climate change and the economy and taxes. But there wasn't this little tail of extremism wagging the dog of the Republican Party as it is today. And sadly, so many of those extremists, those MAGA extremists, take their marching orders from Donald Trump, who has no credibility left by any measure. He's only in it for himself. He's now defending himself in civil actions and criminal actions. And when do they break with him? Because at some point, maybe there needs to be a formal deprogramming of the cult members, but something needs to happen.
Formal deprogramming. Formal. She didn't say informal. She said formal deprogramming of the cult members. Hillary Clinton, I would love for you to share with us, what does formal deprogramming look like?
That's a law that they about to put into place that they probably already got going. And if you can look at her face right now, she looked like she's already serious about it. She wouldn't have mentioned it if discussions weren't already on the table. Formal deprogramming. We should have something like a formal deprogramming. Not that we have anything yet. We don't have anything like that, so don't think we have anything like that. But we do. You know what I mean? It's nuts, man. It's nuts.
Does it look like internment camps, FEMA camps? Is that what you're referring to?
Yep.
Because there's no way to formally deprogram citizens. There's no formal way to do that. Now, what I will say is to put icing on the cake of this, or not icing on the cake, but to put in perspective, the question that I had and I posed on my radio show yesterday.
She looks so daggone evil. No, seriously, man. Look at her face. She looks evil. Why does she look so evil, man? Like she need a hug or something. Look like she's just pissed off. It's like Monica Lewinsky just haunts her dreams at night. Bill Clinton not playing the saxophone for you no more? Like, what's going on? Why is she so daggone evil? And I've heard some things about her. Ooh, yeah, I definitely heard some things about her. I definitely heard some things. But I'm not going to mention it because I might get in trouble. But she looks evil. There's some people in this world that just look evil, man. Look at her face. Look at her face. And she's talking about formally getting together some type of system for y'all.
What?
If y'all are Trump supporters, y'all need to formally go through some type of system that they're already working on that will keep y'all in line, because she don't appreciate your attitude.
And even though I'm not feeling good today, I'm still going to do 3 hours of radio because some fool called me last night 30 times. She didn't call me 30. She actually called me like 6 or 7 times from my Google number that she found somewhere. And she was so upset with me about me criticizing anything related to Donald Trump. I will say that there's some people that are in a cult. There is. But I also will say, how many people actually think like her? We are smart enough to know we are smart enough to know that it really is irrelevant that he's getting indicted and all this sort of stuff in the grand scheme of things. It's really irrelevant unless he goes to jail over it. The man is presumed innocent until proven guilty. So at this point, Trump hadn't done anything wrong. related to the indictments.
That's the old law. That's not the new law. Once you're tried by social media and you lose and they got the side that matters to them most buying in, which is the left, which is people who they swear by social media. When you're tried by them and your social credit score goes down, and as long as people think that you're a bad person, they think that you're racist, they think that you're trying to do something to harm them, if they've painted the picture enough and have enough of the actors and actresses, artists, rappers, singers, whatever, to repeat what they're talking about, and on the talk shows and like Jon Stewart and Trevor Noah and anybody else you can think of, all of them are on liberal channels saying the same exact thing. Even Bill Maher, same thing. You have enough people saying it, then that's all that matters to them. It doesn't matter if it's true. It doesn't matter if it's egregious, because apparently they're on Hillary's side. That's why she's not arrested for the things that you mentioned. Those 30,000 emails that she destroyed, yeah, that right there should have been enough for her to be arrested, in my opinion. And then that Benghazi situation, that right there is another situation. So and then there's a whole bunch of other things that they was talking about on Valuetainment when they were interviewing this dude name. It's a name of a dingaling, not Willie, but that guy. They was talking about him. They mentioned some other things about Hillary Clinton that's not too appealing at all, that should have her arrested. So yeah, she got the right side on her side, and it's not the people on the right. It's the people who really influence pop culture. So when you can influence pop culture and whatnot, that's the side that apparently they want you to be on, that you should be on, because then they can make things happen by simply spreading a rumor.
So I couldn't care less unless they convict him in the court of law in a justified manner. But Donald Trump, I'd vote for him anyway. This lady is a political hack, but she's sitting on CNN. There's tens of millions of people that listen to CNN over time. How many people actually think like Hillary Clinton? And this is the point that I was trying to bring up, that where is the landscape of possibility of winning? If only Republicans voted in the election, Donald Trump will win all 50 states. But the problem is, and I think that we should be aware of, is trying to figure out, do people really believe what she said? And how do we present the message to discount some of the things that she's claiming that she's, observing as a problem? That's what I want to address. Anyway.
Enough conservatives need to make noise. That's it. In my opinion, right now, I see it starting to happen. Matter of fact, I have no choice but to see it, because now that's on my algorithm. I'm seeing a whole bunch of Republicans, conservatives, or people who have something to say that's not biased and is probably straight down the middle. Even that is showing up on my algorithm a lot more lately. But until more people think that way, that word is not going to get out, because right now people think what's popular to believe. And if it's popular to believe that Trump is all the things that she paints him out to be, then that's what people are going to believe, because they want to be with the popular crowd. They want to be with the cool crowd. It's unfortunate that people can't think for themselves nowadays and go and do their own due diligence and be able to support whatever's being said or debunk whatever's being said. But they much rather just go where the tide is pushing them, where the tide is flowing. Simple and plain.